I'm Lauren with Pack Hacker, and in this video we're taking a detailed look at the ULA Equipment Dragonfly packing cubes, which I've been testing for the last 2 weeks. Let's dive in. These packing cubes are made with their ultralight 210D Ultra Grid fabric. So I'm going to bring it a little bit closer to the camera so you can get a solid look at it. But it's just like kind of like a sailcloth feeling material, a little bit crunchy, but it's very lightweight, which is definitely what the whole purpose of this is, especially because it fits within their Dragonfly line. That whole bag is very focused around being lightweight, along with a lot of their equipment, if not all of their equipment. So these definitely fall in line with that. We do have unbranded zippers here. I don't love that because if zippers fail, then cubes kind of become useless. Packing cubes do, because the whole point is to keep things contained, and if the zipper fails, then it's not going to stay contained. I think the saving grace here, though, is that it's not compression. So it is just one single zipper that goes all the way around. You're not going to be compressing your gear, and I think that that's when more pressure is put onto those zippers. However, in this case, I did zip this up. This is a pretty overstuffed cube. And this one here is like, it wasn't a strain to get these zippers zipped. So I don't necessarily have like explicit concerns that I would say like stay away from these, but we usually like to see a reliable brand like YKK when it comes to things that the zippers are very prominent and necessary to be durable. Overall though, I really do like the construction of this. We have the mesh on the front here to give a little bit of breathability to your clothing. We also have this shoe pouch on this side. These are 2 large cubes. We got the bundle, the 36-liter bundle that comes with the 2 large cubes and 1 shoe pouch. The 30-liter bundle is just 2 large cubes, or you can buy them individually. So just kind of as a frame of reference, I do have a measuring tape here because this one here with the large, it's 11 inches wide, which is going to be this one here. Like, I mean, it's kind of, maybe it's this one's a little bit better to show you. That's 11 inches, and the medium is going to be 7 inches, and the small is going to be 3 inches. But the other dimensions are still the same. So imagine it like a 3 or a 7 or an 11. You're still going to have that kind of longer look. It's just going to be shorter. So the other sizes, I don't think you can go wrong with those, to be quite honest. If you want something to only fit like fewer shirts or like undergarments or something, I think that that's a perfectly valid option. I just like this bundle option because it kind of allows you to just get what you need together. With this, you know, their site does say what bags that they fit in if you want specifics. But overall, I mean, I do feel like these are really well made and well constructed, which is what we expect to see from ULA equipment. Just a little bit nitpicky on the zippers there, but let's take a look at actually what it fits inside of them. If you're finding this video helpful, hit subscribe so we can keep making content to help you travel smarter. I'm gonna start with the shoe pouch, so I'm gonna push those to the side. This shoe pouch is just like a very basic one. It doesn't have any mesh, which is good because then if there's mesh in there, all the dirt on your shoe is gonna fall out. So in this case, it's just kind of like a regular, just a regular packing cube, honestly, so you don't have to use this as a shoe pouch if you don't want to. I do have a men's 10.5 size shoe in here, and you can see that there's not a ton of room to spare. So like a size, like maybe even 11 or definitely 12 would really struggle, if not fit it all in this. So I would really be conscious of that depending on your shoe size. But again, you can use this for whatever you want. I have a women's size 8 and I put a pair of heels in here. And what I ended up doing was, because honestly it fit up about as much as this shoe, it like took about as much space as this shoe does. I just zipped it all up and then just like crunched it down like you do with regular shoe pouches. And it was great. So honestly, I don't really have a ton to note about this other than the fact that when these, and this goes for all of the cubes, but when they're not full, they stand up pretty straight on their own, which I like because it makes it easy to just start like putting stuff in here. That does kind of become an issue when we get into the other cubes. So I'm going to show you this one here with the shirts. Kind of as a frame of reference, this is it, a little bit more bulbous on this side and then less packed on this side here, but it's very easy to get this open and shut, especially because it's not compression. The only thing that I noticed really with this is once this was open, this is less of a deep bucket shape than the shoe pouches. If you look, it's not quite as tall. I just threw some shirts out, but so it didn't really hold that same like really deep bucket shape, which meant that as I started to pack things in here, it started bowing out on the sides. You can kind of see it there. So once I actually went to go do the zipping, it took a little bit more care because I had to, you know, zip it. Oh, I just zipped a shirt a little. I had to zip it a little bit and then kind of rearrange and push the sides up and then kind of do that as I went around. That's kind of nitpicky because again, a lot of cubes are pretty loose like that, so you're gonna have to mess with them. But if that's something that's gonna bother you, it's good to know. In here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, that's one shirt. 10 shirts in here. And there was still a little bit of room to spare. So you can definitely get a lot of clothing in here in this large size. Also going to this large size that has the pants in it. You can see here, this one's pretty much packed to the brim. This one I did struggle a little to get closed. I had to really like push it down. But if I open it up, the zipper goes like a little bit onto the back side, which I think gives it a much easier like opening instead of it pulling the fabric from here. Kind of gives you like, it takes the opening all the way back there, if that makes sense. But in here I have 1, 2, 3 pairs of pants, one of them being a pair of jeans, and then this big like bulky zip up thing. If I wanted to just put pants in here, I put 1, 2, and then can probably fit a third depending on your size. So like, you know, obviously all of this is contingent on like the size of your clothing and all that, but I could probably fit another layer of like maybe smaller pants or shorts or something on top of here and still be able to get it closed and it wouldn't be like overstuffed. So overall, I think in terms of the construction of these and the lightweight material and actually how lightweight they physically are, these are a really great packing cube option, especially if you're going for that like ultralight loadout. But in terms of like the packability, it didn't really wow me only because it's not like a compression cube, so it doesn't save you a ton of space. However, being able to buy them in the bundle and the sizes that they are, I do think they are super functional. So if, you know, all of those pros sound like a great thing to you, I really don't think you can go wrong with this packing cube set. So there you have it, the ULA Equipment Dragonfly packing cubes. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel, and we'll see you in the next one.